desempeñado funciones clave como coordinadora editorial en National Geographic, responsable de comunicación interna, eventos y RCC en AXA Partners, y ha liderado departamentos de marketing y comunicación en empresas como Teclip, Avanfip, Spacewell Energy, y actualmente ejerce como directora de marketing para WebCargo by Freightos. Hace 5 años comenzó su colaboración como embajadora WomenTech Network, una comunidad global que impulsa la visibilidad, el desarrollo profesional y el liderazgo femenino en el ámbito STEM. A través de esta red, Elodie participa activamente en iniciativas de networking, en la promoción de referentes femeninos en entornos de innovación y tecnología. Por favor, un fuerte aplauso para Elodie y le entregamos el premio con la doctora Casilda Well.
Hello everyone. So I'm going to speak in English. Is that okay with you all? Yeah? Okay, cool. So thank you. It's really an honor to be with you today. And I'm deeply moved by this recognition. And I would especially like to thank OBS Business School, not only for the recognition itself, but as well for being such an essential part of my professional and personal journey along the way. After I completed my master's degree in communication and public relations, I found actually the drive to redefine myself, to find my voice as a leader. That was the most important thing within the woman leadership thing, right? But also to make bold decisions along the way. And finding my voice as a leader hasn't been that easy. It took me quite some years to build this confidence, I would say, to believe in myself, to make some sacrifices too, just to get there or to get where I am standing today. And I thought mainly that everything was about titles, hierarchy, about speaking in a deep and very loud voice during meetings. And probably because when I came to Spain, I was a foreigner, right? I'm French, speak English, Spanish, so that's why I'm like sometimes with the words. But I was young, yes, I said say foreigner, and I didn't have any experience here in Spain, right? So for me, coming here was like trying to assemble an IKEA furniture, you know, without instructions, like you have everything and you're like, okay. And I only had patience as a tool. So I needed these years to build myself, to create who I am today. Then I realized also that especially in terms of leading, and especially the way women do, and not all of them, but many of them, I would say, isn't just about speaking very loud, right? I think we don't need to have all the answers all the time. I don't think this is how we should lead, at least. It's about listening, asking the right questions, and also be inspiring and inspire others. So it's not about being perfect, I would say, but about being resilient, about taking risks, and leading with authenticity. This is one thing that I really deeply care about, like leading with authenticity. And we'll talk about that a bit later too. Occasionally, as well as I wrote down, surviving Mondays also with dignity is very important when you lead. So as a reminder, I just would like basically to talk about the World Economic Forum that published the number and the percentage of women in senior leadership that hold senior leadership roles, right? It's only, I would say, 32% nowadays. This 32% is, well, a good sign of progress overall. But if we compare it to 20 years ago, of course, right? Because we were around like 19% more or less. It depends also on the source, but yeah, That's some averages. So I guess that we are going towards, I would say, a brighter future in terms of parity and equity, but we still need to work a lot on that. There is still some work, and we, all of us, not only women, all of us, we are part of all this work. I also actually talk about that because I'm coming from a lot of experiences, right? Many years, as Valeria said before, like, ooh, 15 years of experience. Not that young anymore. But yes, and I worked in many different sectors, industries, countries, and with different cultures and teams, right? But everywhere I've been, I've seen the same thing again and again, right? And women leadership is really as underestimated as actually we need it. I mean, it's not a trend. We need to move forward with that. And I think it's a vital force for lasting change too. And we can all together work towards that. I want to share also something a bit more personal. 7 months ago, I took on the most important job and role of my life. I became a mother to a wonderful, sweet little baby girl. Sweet sometimes. So, yeah, if I'm allowed to say it, to be honest. And yes, and it's a new kind of leadership, right? It's way more emotional. It's instinctive, and it's absolutely transformative. This is a great and incredible change. And this award is for her too, of course. And because if for now she only knows how to lead with a drool falling down the face and giggles, I deeply hope that one day she will find a world where her voice is heard, right? Where her talent is acknowledged and valued, and where the ambition is not mistaken for arrogance, because sometimes it still happens, unfortunately. So if this award, amongst others related to this particular women leadership recognitions, just help a bit push towards that direction, then it holds even more meaning to me. So I want to dedicate it all today to all the women who lead every day, with or without any titles, those who care, organize, support, and open doors for others, to those who lead with empathy, who negotiate with strength, but also compassion. That happens. And to the women who inspire us from their silent trenches, but make a mark on every story and leave a mark on every story that is related to progress and transformation. Finally, this award is also for all the women out there wondering if they have what it takes to lead. So really, yes, you can lead. Yeah, definitely. You just need to believe in yourself. You need to be, to have the right support, to have the right education as well, just to feel and gather people that can mentor you as well. And you can definitely do it. So thank you again, OBS, for believing in my potential, even before I could see it clearly myself. To my family also, who has always had my back, to my mentors who believed in me. I had quite a lot of them. A recommendation, get some mentors. They are very helpful along the way. And to my colleagues who challenged me a lot and encouraged me, of course, and those friends that reminds you that you can dream big and still stay grounded. So let's keep leading with authenticity and courage, as I said previously, and building a present where women leadership is no longer an exception, but a right. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your words, for sharing with us about your experience, and congratulations always for this award.